I think something happened to the lieutenant.
If that lady in question had been killed when I asked you to immediately after delivery, all this nonsense would not have happened. Your fiancé would still be alive.
Well, WARDZEE actually is a psychological thriller, and we'll say it's the first of its kind, you know, done in a feature form that we are having around here. And when I got the script, I went through the first 2 pages and I said, wow, this is a film that I want to shoot. When I picked the script, WARDZEE, the first thing that came to mind was how do we bring this story to life? Okay, we are in a kind of an environment that certain kind of equipments are rare. You know, we don't have the luxury of other bigger industries. So the best cameras we had around at the time is the DSLRs. So and we went for one of the Canon Max, and I also decided to go for a kind of a cinematic look with choice lenses like the Nikon Vintage 50mm, which is like the major lens that I work with. As far as the roles of the actors are concerned, there were some of them that were very emotional, like the character Paige. You know, every time you have to shoot Paige, you need to first of all create the kind of environment, both cinematic speaking and emotionally, because she is a character that could actually make you lose focus because you are taken by, you know, the results that she's giving in front of the camera. Another character, somebody like Laura, you know, she has this kind of a diverse role. Laura was a character in layers. So at every time you need to shoot her in a different code, there is a certain kind of way that we approach the character, you know, so as to bring out the quality that we needed at that specific time. Guys like McDonald had a more he had a more, not, I wouldn't say flat, but he had a more of a regular role, you know, being a police detective. It's one of the kind of stuff I've shot before, so it was easier handling his character. Another interesting character, I mean, that I was very happy every time I had to shoot him was Anorin. You know, Anorin actually played Danny. Anorin's character, as a matter of fact, is not the first time I'm shooting him as well. I've shot Anorin on a couple of commercials. We've had a couple of commercial shoots before, and he's a guy that effortlessly, you know, projects himself. You don't need to strain when you shoot him because of his personality. But the only little downside with the guy is that he's too fair. So so when you have to shoot Anorin, I mean, my light guy suffer. I mean, the guy just sucks all the light on set. Ashibres is a brother, is a friend. You know, we've been working together as far back as 2005. And when I went through the script and read that he had accepted to play Ben, it was first of all very comic, because Ashil's an editor. You know, he's one of the best editors we have around. So you know, thinking of shooting him in front of the camera as a character was first of all hilarious. I mean, every time we work on set, he himself never took his role serious. Behind the scenes, he will laugh, he'll joke about it, but the moment the director's about to call action, the guy just transforms. I mean, he gets into this hired gun that we've not seen before in our environment. You know, I think he's more than an editor. The guy has a talent, and you will enjoy his character. You know, well, working with the director Itambi Delphine wasn't the first time, we've had the opportunity to work before. We shot a pilot for one of our TV series before, so there is that kind of an understanding, a partnership that was built before, and the thing is this kind of a director who knows exactly what she wants. She isn't bossy in her approach, but she gives you a kind of clear picture of how she wants the image, and what kind of texture, what kind of feel she needs. And it was a wonderful experience working with her again. And there's this combination of a very creative mind and a very artistic mind. She is creative. She has a largesse in the kind of way that she thinks. So matching that up with my artistic, creative insight, it was a combination that worked well for the project. The monitor was for everybody. It wasn't the DP thing. It wasn't the light guy stuff. I mean, the opinions were shared, and I'll throw things at the rest of the crew and okay, what do you think of this? How do you see the image? How do you think it will look like if we bring it this kind of way? It was a very helpful crew, and the ambience was good. That's why the result is going to be the kind of one that you see, and definitely a strange one for the industry.
I think something happened to the new tenant.
If that lady in question had been killed, when I asked you to immediately after delivery, all this nonsense would not have happened. Your fiancé would still be alive.